All right, everyone, welcome to Sour Horsepower, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid Touring LS Appearance Package. This car, it's a very long word, but let's go ahead and get started with the little overview today. So, start with the key. So very nice, actually, very kind of chrome blinged out key. Nice Chrysler badge back here. Unlock, lock. You got your trunk release. Just go ahead and press that twice. Your trunk pops open. You also have two buttons here to open up the doors on each side, so corresponding left side. There you go. And then the right side as well, as you see through there. And then, of course, your panic button and then everything else. So a lot of functionality just through the key. And then same thing, you can also close them from the key. And then let's do the trunk as well. And there it goes. So all that functionality just from the key, and then of course remote start, which in the hybrid will start up in electric mode if there is enough battery. So as you can see here, it just started, but there's no engine running because it is in hybrid mode right now. So we'll go ahead and jump in and take a look. All right, so now we're inside. Let's go ahead and hit the start button and see what the dash does. See, as you can see, I press start. Engine did not turn on. We are in full electric mode right now. As you can see, one thing that's interesting, once the car stops beeping, tell me that everything's turned off. There's actually no rev counter. All you have is on the left side, you have a power meter going up and then a charge meter going down. There is no traditional rev counter in here. And you have a giant fuel gauge on the right-hand side. So let's go ahead and scroll through some of the menus here to see what the dash menus of the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid look like. So right down from your speedometer, you have your vehicle info, which is going to give you just basics. Nothing too fancy here. Driver assist, it'll tell you if all of your assists are turned off, which you can also control right through here. So you have your parking assist, your lane keep assist, and then this is going to be your this is your parking sensor, sorry. This is your parking assist. So your hybrid info. So it's going to have basically your fuel economy, and then range to empty. So it gives you both your range on battery power. Right now we only have 1% battery power because it hasn't been driven that much or plugged in to charge. So 0 miles on battery and then 145 miles on gas. All right, so in the hybrid, you actually get the Uconnect 5 standard with the 10.1-inch touchscreen here. I have a full video going in depth on the 10.1-inch screen. I will link that above. Let's see, yeah, up here. So if you want to check that out, I did a full in-depth tour. It's basically the same as in this. One thing they do have on this car here is surround camera, so you can see you have a backup view, your 360 view, and you can switch it to just backup, just front, more in-depth front, and then your tailgate view. So that's going to be that. And then you also have a fam cam. So there's cameras inside. I will point them out when we go back. But there's cameras inside here so you can check to see, how your little ones are doing when you're driving around. So it's actually quite nice. So here, bottom part of the center console, you have your gear selector knob. You just twist it to turn it. Your parking brake here is push button on, push button off. And then you have your climate control settings, and then all of your parking assist, traction control, and then your screen off buttons if you want to turn the screen off. Yeah, let's go ahead and check the back. That's what everyone usually buys these for, is well, you got some storage down here. We can look at some plugs. So down here in the bottom, you have USB, USB-C, and your traditional 12-volt plug. And you also have a little Easter egg of Chrysler Pacificas down there, or the Chrysler Town & Country vans. All right, so to open the back doors, you saw on the key, you can use the key to open the doors, or you can either pull it traditionally to close it, or you can also use this button here that also opens it. So there's at least 3 different ways that I've found to open up the side doors. So once you open the door, then reveals your 2 seats here, 2 sort of captain's chairs with a space in the middle so you can access the back. Let me undo this real quick so we can fold these. So right here, let me move this. So right here, to move the seat forward, there's a little handle. You pull up and then pull forward, and that slides the seat forward for access to the rear if you don't want to climb through the middle. But back here you have 3 seats, cup holders on each side, with also USB, USB-C on the, none over here, only on the passenger side. Of course, the seats do fold flat, so that way you can have a flat storage area in case you need to. So up here on the roof, covered by the plastic right now, is the fam cam. That's what you saw on the screen up front. That's how you can, you know, that's the camera right there that'll look at your kids in the back, or whoever else you have in the back. Now we're sitting inside the Pacifica. Once you're inside, the one way to close the door, go ahead and push that button there, and that will close the side door. Now this vehicle is equipped with the rear entertainment system. On the side here you have your headphone jack, an HDMI input, as well as a USB input. You have a nice little storage pocket down here with actually 2 storage pockets, so you have a larger one and a smaller one in front. All right, so going from the passenger side, up here is where you have your rear climate controls. So you have your fan on and off, the temperature, and then the mode. All right, so one neat thing we have here, there's a button on each side of the, it's in front of the first row, or well, second row seating. On the inside of the pillar here, there's a button, and what that does is it will move this front seat forward and out of the way to make getting into the back of the car significantly easier. So it'll push the seat as far forward as it can go and as high as it can go, and opens up a significant amount of room for entry into the vehicle. And then you can push it again and it will return to the previous seat position that you had it in for driving. Quite nice feature. All right, so we're going to take a look at the back of the vehicle now. So as you can see, a very deep storage area, quite wide, whole bunch of straps back here, and what these straps will do is allow you to release the seat, most likely. All right, so now I got to figure it out. So you can fold them one of 2 ways. You can either lean them forward to give you a little bit more room to stack, you know, bags or stuff on, or as you pull them, push them forward like this. So as you can see, I have it in the flat mode right now. You can take these, pull them back again, pull them all the way down like this, and then it folds and collapses down, leaving you we'll say relatively flat. And there's little bumps to it, but it's a majority flat storage area with some tie downs and stuff in there. So let's see, open up these panels on the side. Over here you have your tire service kit, as well as some other storage if you want to put stuff in here. Down here, access to your battery through this. As well as another 12-volt plug over here. And like I said earlier, you can see now the USB and USB-C for the rear, as well as cup holders. And up here is going to be your seat buckle for the middle, should be for the middle row here, because you're going to have your seat buckle here for one side, seat buckle here for the other side, and then your middle seat belt comes down from the roof to connect to the seat here. And then if you want to close the rear, you just do this button. Oh, get out of the way while it beeps, and then it closes. All right, so let's go over the window sticker here before we close this video out. Base price on the Hybrid Touring L Sport package, Sport Appearance package, S package. Base price is $42,295. The packages that are on this vehicle are the customer preferred package, which gives you the S Appearance package for $900 basically, which comes with a whole bunch of, you know, the blacked out trim, the black wheels, everything, no chrome anywhere. You also get the Uconnect Theater family group, which gives you the fam cam at the top, and then as well as the screens for the behind the front driver seats. You get the premium and safety group, which is the surround view camera, speakers, the 10.1-inch screen, and then that's about it. So this total price on this vehicle here, $47,680. A little bit of a price premium for getting the hybrid, but the added fuel economy, as we've discussed in this video, is probably well worth it. So super comfortable, very nice looking van actually. Kind of like the old blacked out look. It makes it look a little aggressive actually, which is kind of nice. But I'm gonna go ahead, drive it back to the dealership real quick, and give you my impressions on it. I'm not gonna film, I'll give you my impressions on it when we get back to the dealership on how it drives. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, so final thoughts. Just made it back to the dealership. Thanks again to Heritage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Owings Mills, Maryland, for allowing me to look at the vehicle today. Final thoughts are a couple things. Very smooth. The ride, absolutely butter smooth. The transmission, you don't even feel it shift. Especially, well, in electric mode, there really is no transmission, so it just kind of glides. You do hear, it might not be turned on to potential buyers, but you do hear, let's say, because the vehicle does such a good job at isolating road noise from the cabin, you do hear a, we'll say, significant amount of the electric motors whirring. I kind of liked it, to be fair. You can hear it when you're accelerating. You hear the electric motors. When you're decelerating, they're actually quite loud. Nothing too intrusive, like it's not any louder than me talking to a passenger or something like that, but it is definitely noticeable. But overall, super smooth ride. No like hiccups between it transferring back between electric and engine mode. You really have to get on the gas for it to turn the engine on. This thing tries to default as much as possible to electric mode, so if you're just like putting around and you have battery charge, you will probably be in electric mode most of the time, which will greatly increase your fuel range. So you'll probably get, obviously it all depends on how you drive, but I don't see how you couldn't get any less than 400 miles on the tank out of this thing, especially if you kind of hover in the electric mode a lot. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to get significant fuel economy boost over compared to just a regular Pacifica or any other minivan for that matter. But yeah, overall, really nice vehicle, really comfortable. Seats are comfortable. It actually kind of surprised me, the smoothness of the powertrain with the delivery between the electric and the gas engine. But that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. Comment below if I missed anything, if I misspoke. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Have a great day.